Hello, my name is Kurt Bajer, and today I'll be briefing you on one of the most significant cybersecurity breaches in history, the 2017 Equifax breach. This case study provides valuable lessons on what went wrong, how it could have been prevented, and what we as an organization can do to protect ourselves from similar threats. Starting with the bottom line up front, the Equifax breach was caused by an unpatched vulnerability in Apache Struts, which is an open source framework. Attackers exploited this weakness, gaining access to sensitive consumer data, including social security numbers, driver's licenses, and credit card details. A patch was available months before the attack, but Equifax failed to apply it in time, and this oversight proved to be catastrophic. The fallout was severe, with over $600 million in settlements, widespread regulatory scrutiny, and a massive loss in consumer trust. Additionally, senior executives resigned amid allegations of insider trading and mismanagement. However, the breach was not just about a missed patch. It was the result of broader governance failures. Here's some of the biggest issues that made Equifax vulnerable, starting with patch management failures. Without a robust patching policy, Equifax left critical systems exposed. They didn't have a clear picture of their own IT infrastructure, making it difficult to track vulnerabilities. A critical SSL certificate had been expired for 10 months and prevented encrypted traffic monitoring. When the attack occurred, there was no clear response plan and led to delays and confusion. Security wasn't prioritized at the executive level, resulting in underinvestment in cybersecurity defenses. And ultimately, executives were accused of insider trading before the breach was disclosed, which further damaged trust in the company. Now let's break down the root causes, because this breach wasn't just about a single vulnerability, it was a failure at multiple levels. The primary cause was the Apache Struts vulnerability remaining unpatched, despite a fix being available. With weak network segmentation, attackers moved laterally across systems and accessed highly sensitive data. The lack of multi-factor authentication, or MFA, meant critical databases lacked strong access controls, making it easier for attackers to escalate privileges. And lastly was their failure to integrate threat intelligence. Had Equifax actively monitored threat intelligence, they could have detected malicious activity sooner. Equifax's response to the breach was just as damaging as the attack itself. Here's what went wrong. First, they waited 6 weeks to inform the public, which led to backlash and regulatory scrutiny. Their breach notification website was also poorly designed and left vulnerable to phishing attacks. A stronger forensic investigation could have revealed the full scope of the breach earlier. Equifax's ineffective incident response further exacerbated the damage of the breach, highlighting the need for organizations to develop and regularly test their incident response plans. So, what should they have done differently? Here's some key takeaways for a better response strategy. First, establish a robust incident response plan. Regular tabletop exercises and simulations should be standard practice. Implementing real-time threat detection. Advanced detection tools could have identified anomalous activity before major damage occurred. Enhancing public communication strategies with transparent, timely updates would help build trust and prevent panic. And lastly, starting from the top down by strengthening executive accountability. Leadership must align security decisions with ethical and legal standards. Beyond incident response, organizations need to take a proactive approach to cybersecurity. Here's how we can do that. Starting with stronger patch management. Automated scanning and enforcement of updates must be a top priority. Implementing zero trust architecture. Never assume internal network traffic is safe. Strict verification at all levels is key. Enhanced IAM practice. Multi-factor authentication should be mandatory for all critical systems. Network segmentation. Isolating sensitive databases from public-facing systems reduces the attack surface. Conduct regular security audits and penetration testing. Red team exercises can help us find vulnerabilities before attackers do. And lastly, continuous threat intelligence and monitoring. Staying ahead of threats through proactive intelligence gathering is critical. Next, a structured security approach is key. The National Institute of Standard and Technology's cybersecurity framework provides a roadmap for organizations. Starting with identify. Asset inventory, risk assessments, and governance controls are essential. Protect. Implement IAM, network segmentation, and encryption. Detect. Real-time monitoring and anomaly detection tools help catch threats early. Respond. A well-tested incident response plan ensures swift action. And recover. Forensic investigations and resilience measures prepare for the future. The Equifax breach reinforced some key cybersecurity principles. Cyber hygiene is paramount. Regular patching and system updates must be a top priority. Proactive threat hunting is essential. Offensive security, such as red teaming, is just as important as defense. Regulatory compliance is not enough. Security culture must go beyond just meeting compliance standards. Incident response plans must be tested, because a plan is only effective if it is practiced regularly. And third-party risk management is critical. Vendor security assessments are essential to prevent supply chain attacks. So, how do we apply these lessons to our own security strategy? First, I would conduct a comprehensive security audit and identify vulnerabilities across all of our systems. Then I would implement a strict patch management policy and automate updates and ensure timely patching. Third, I would enhance identity and access management, enforce MFA, and least privilege access controls. Then I would deploy advanced threat detection systems and use real-time monitoring to detect anomalies. I would regularly test our incident response plan and conduct simulated cyber attack exercises often. And lastly, I would increase our executive cybersecurity awareness. Our leadership in all of our departments must prioritize security initiatives. The Equifax breach serves as a cautionary tale, but one we can learn from. By integrating strong defensive and offensive cybersecurity strategies aligned with NIST, we can significantly reduce our risk and enhance our ability to protect sensitive data. Thank you.